Another challenge that we have is the career pitch challenge. And for the career pitch challenge, there are those that have registered. If you know you have registered and in the room, by show of hands, by show of hands, by show of hands. If you have registered for the career pitch challenge and you're in the room, yes. So please, we shall definitely have a chat with you today. We want to talk to you today. If you have registered with me for the career pitch challenge, please make sure that you don't leave before you talk to us. We want to talk to you about the next steps for tomorrow. But for the career pitch challenge, it's tomorrow. So you have the whole of today to prepare yourself, okay? We want to see if you are well positioned to get an opportunity in a space of 2 to 3 minutes, right? So those are the two challenges that we have. So I think now let's dive into the afternoon activities. Let's kick off, right? So to kick off with the afternoon activities, we want to witness the power of innovation. And when it comes to the power of innovation, as Brighter Monday Uganda, we have been innovative enough to come up with what we already know and what we have already mentioned, which is the AI career tool. And now it is time for us to demonstrate to you how this AI career tool actually works, okay? So we're going to get into the actual demonstration of this AI career tool. So, like we already said, it's a tool that helps you to prepare a professional CV, a tool that helps you to prepare a professional cover letter, a professional offer letter, but at the same time, also in position to do interview preparations using this AI career tool. So we're going to demonstrate to you how this tool works, okay? But the most important thing that we want you to do is to be able to use this career tool. Because when you do that, you will stand a chance to win our big prizes for the top AI career tool users today, okay? We have someone who is looking at how many people are going to be using this AI career tool. So we're going to demonstrate to you how it works, how it operates, how you can use it. But remember, like I said, for you to have this tool, you need to have an account with Brighter Monday Uganda. That's the only way you can access this AI career tool. All right, so to take you through this demonstration is a lady under the Learning and Development Department, and that is Patricia Nalukenge, who is going to take you through how to use the AI career tool. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we please welcome Patricia? Can we clap for her? Let's clap for her as she comes to take us through the AI career tool. Over to you, Patricia.
If you not be DJ Jojo, we know the feel am.
It's your international boy, DJ Jojo.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Salam alaikum. Okay, my name is Patricia Nalukenge. I work at Brighter Monday, Uganda as a youth engagement associate. We are happy to have you here. We are going to have a live demonstration in line with the AI career tool. Why we want us to utilize this tool, first of all, we have a free package from MasterCard Foundation to those aged between 18 to 35. And this runs from the time you claim the package to close to 30 days. However, after claiming for this package, we have payments that can be made. That is weekly, it's 11,500. Monthly, it is 26,500. And quarterly, it's 76,000. So we encourage us to utilize this tool for the free package that we have this month. And all you need is to have an account with Brighter Monday, Uganda. When you have an account with Brighter Monday, Uganda, you can be able to claim your free package. So my colleague is going to, you're going to display the screen, and we should be able to walk through this together. However, if you're faced with any challenges, we have a team from Brighter Monday, Uganda. You should just raise up your hand. They should be able to support where need be. So to those that have their CVs, please, you can raise up your hand because it can be easier that way for you to upload. Anyone with a CV? Do we have CVs? Oh my God. How many have CVs? Wow. Okay, that's okay. We can just create a CV from scratch. However, we encourage us to ensure that we have CVs. It's something that we all need. The fact that we are all going out in the employment world, we need to get the jobs. And a CV is one way of branding yourself. Remember, the employer is not seeing you, but with a CV, they're able to get to know who you are. And the first impression, in most cases, lasts forever. So, are we ready? Do we have accounts with Brighter Monday? If we don't have, as they're getting ready, we can go to Google. Get your phones. We can get to Google. In case you're faced with any challenges, just raise up your hand. We have a team that is going to support us. So if at all you have your account, that is how your screen should display. However, if you do not have an account, like I mentioned, type in brightermonday.co.ug. Then you should be able to access the first slide she shared. After the first slide she shared, then you should go to sign up for those that are creating accounts for the very, very first time. When you get to sign up, go to Job Seeker. If you already have an account with us, you go to login. So for the ones signing up for the very first time, you get to fill in your information. Like I mentioned, you go to sign up, then you're able to click Job Seeker, sign up as Job Seeker, then you get to fill in your information, your first name, your last name, and your email address. Can we do that? Okay, so you create your password. It should be a strong password. It should have at least a capital letter, as well as numbers and all. So you put in your phone number. Of course, you click Uganda. Since we are in Uganda, our code, Uganda. So you type in your phone number, then you agree to the terms and conditions, then you click create your account. So with that, you have signed up successfully. And the next part we can go to is the Resource Center. Go to Professional CV Services. Click Resource Center, And when you get there, you can click to professional CV services. However, since we have not clearly completed our profile, we might fail to access the free package because we mentioned it is for those between 18 to 35. So you go to account setting and you should be able to fill in your date of birth. Now when you're filling in your date of birth, it should be between 18 to 35, meaning you could be 1999, 2000, 2001. You don't have to be below 18. Someone with 17 will not be able to get this free package. But if you're above 17 or 18 to 35, you should be able to fill in your details and you should be able to complete the date of birth to allow you claim your free package. So when you're done with that, your profile has been uploaded. So you go to Resource Center. When you go to Resource Center, go to Professional CV Services. And when you get there, you should be able to scroll down or claim, view our CV packages. So you scroll down, and now you see the packages available. You're able to claim your free package, the AI self-serve free package. Click on claim your free package. A few minutes, we shall be done with this. So are we there? Do we have any challenges? Please raise up your hand. The team is here to support. Clinton, Herbert, Hawa, let's support the team. Raise up your hands. The team is here to support. Let us know where the challenge is. Maybe we can have Wahab, please go and support as well. Hawa, Wahab, please let's support. Raise up your hand in case you're having any challenges with this. Like I mentioned, we are going to use our phones. We have been using the laptop setting, but since most of us are using phones, we can opt to use our phones. So when you get there, like I mentioned, we get to view our CV packages. Are we all there? Yes? Sharon, can we go back? We are all there? Should we go back from the start? Oh, wow. Okay. In case you're lost, please raise up your hand. I should be able to support. So, Sharon, we can go back. I think let's start from the account setting. Is that it? Okay. Should we go to account setting or we go back with creating the account, signing up? Okay, what we do, go to Google, get to Google. Are we there? Google. Google, we are there. Type in brightermonday.co.ug. Is that it? Are we there? Any feedback? Go to Google. Okay, to those that don't have internet, just connect your IU internet. It has been boosted, so you're able to access free internet. Okay. Going back to account creation, let's go to Google. Google, type in brightermonday.co.ug. When you get there, this is the display you're going to get. Are we there? Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, are we there? Do we have internet in the first place? Yes? Okay, who doesn't have internet? Do you have the password for IU? The internet here has been boosted. We can easily access internet. Are we there? So, go to Google and type in brightermonday.co.ug. When you type in brightermonday.co.ug, you should be able to have something like this on your phones. Do we have that? Okay. If you have that, are you seeing the dashboard there up? The three lines up. Menu, I'll say the dashboard, but it could be the menu. So the dash is there. Click there. And for those that already have accounts Brighter Monday, just go to login. Those that don't have accounts Brighter Monday, click sign up. If you have an account Brighter Monday, just log in. If you don't have an account, just click sign up. When you click sign up, there are two options, job seeker as well as the other part employer. But we are not employers. We are searching for jobs for now. So click sign up as seeker. When you get there, you're supposed to fill in this information, your first name, your last name, and your email address. Then you create a password. Are we there? If you're lost, please put up your hand. How about there is someone here at the front? So you create a strong password. You should have a capital letter. You should have some digits to make it strong. Then after that, you're supposed to get your phone number. And of course, our code is Uganda +256. So ensure that we have Uganda there before putting your phone number. Then from there, click agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy. Then click on create your account. Are we there? Okay. Now when we get here, we should be able to go back up where there is that menu. Now let's go to account setting. Why do we go to the account setting? To claim your free package, you should be aged between 18 to 35. If you are above 35 or below 18 years of age, you cannot be able to claim your free package. So those below 18, they cannot access this. So you get to your account setting so that you're able to update your date of birth. Update your date of birth so that we are able to know how old you are. When you get to know how old you are, we are able to help you access your free package. It automatically comes. But if you tend to fill in the first information and do not update your date of birth, you will not be able to get to access the free package. You'll be required to pay some money from the word go. So when you get there, go to date of birth. That day should be placed. The month, and then the year which you were born. So from there, of course, if you're female, please. If you're male, do the same. And go to save. Once you save this, you should be able to go back to the menu, double three dashes, scroll down. You will see where, scroll down please, down. Go down, so you see where there is resource center. Are we there? Colleagues, are we there? Yes, are we there? Any feedback please? Are we lost? Wow. Like I mentioned, if you're having any challenges, please put up your hand. And just remind you, we have gift hampers for those that do complete the whole AI career tool services. You do get we have 3 sets. We have the first set for those who claim the free package, at the same time upload their CVs or create this from scratch. Then as well, we also have those that will be in position to come up with cover letters, and lastly, those that will take part in the interview. So if you claim this, well, your package is separate. If you claim one, you also get something. If you don't claim any, please, we don't have. Anyway, I don't know where we are. I don't know who is lost, but put up your hand. Someone should get close to support you with the AI career tool. Eunice, are you in? Brighter Monday team, let's support our colleagues, please. Let's support. Team, let's support. Just raise up your hand. Someone should get close to support you. So we are still here. Go to your Google account, type in brightermonday.co.ug. When you get there, you should be able to access a dashboard, and you will be able to see either login or sign up. If you already have an account, Brighter Monday, just log in. If you're using this for the first time, just click on sign up. When you go to sign up, you should be able to fill in your first name, your last name, as well as your email address, after which you're supposed to create your password. Like I mentioned, the password should be strong. It's advisable to have a password that has a capital letter, a number, yeah. And it should be of more than 6 characters. Then from there, you should be able to go to account setting. When you go to account setting, why we get to account setting, we are basically focusing on ensuring that your date of birth does reflect, that is 18 to 35. So ensure that your date of birth is placed, put the date, the month, as well as the year you were born, and it should be ranging between 18 to 35. So when that is done, you should go to the resource center on your phone. The resource center, go to professional CV services. When you click professional CV services, we are claiming our free package. You scroll down, and you're able to access the AI self-serve and claim your free package. When you claim your free package, it will take close to 30 seconds, 1 minute, depends. And here, you'll be able to access the AI CV service login. So go back to the menu button. So are you seeing the AI CV service login? Are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? So scroll down. Sorry, go to click on AI CV service login. So when you click on that, we're able to access the AI career tool. And here, of course, we shall have some onboarding questions that we are required to fill. By onboarding questions, they're going to ask us the kind of jobs you've applied for or where you've worked. A few questions. Let's wait for it to load so that we are able to proceed. So as it's loading, in case you have any challenges, please raise up your hand. A team should be able to support. I don't know where we are facing the challenges. I don't know what's the problem. I don't know if we don't have internet. And to anyone who is accessing it freely, you can also stand up and support someone. Okay, here we are. Like I mentioned, they'll ask us some onboarding questions, and after filling in the onboarding questions, you set your goal, and now we get to add resume or create one. So if you have a CV, you can just upload it. If you do not have, we could just create one. Since most of us have mentioned that we do not have CVs, we can create one from scratch. So, okay, let's go to resume. So we have two options, either to upload. So if you already have your CV, feel free to just upload. Click on upload, and you should be able to upload this resume. For example, we can have one, scroll down, or you can put, there is Pius. Okay, you can use that. Upload. Got it. So just get there and click edit resume. So here, of course, you could decide to say, I don't want to be called Ivan, or my details don't have this name. I have a different name. I should be able to use my name. Maybe your Farouk. You add that. Farouk Mukisa. Then changing your name, then of course your email address, you can decide to change it to something that you want. For example, farouk22@gmail.com. Now the headline is basically your profession. So you can decide to, maybe you're an accountant, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, so maybe you could use accountant. And your location, you could say Uganda, specifically Mbale, or you say Uganda, Kampala, based on where you are located. So when you get to the phone number, let's ensure that we scroll and have UG, since it is our code, and then fill in the phone number. Now, for LinkedIn, if you have it, you can add it. If you don't have, well, it's okay. All these LinkedIn, the GitHub. Now, please go back up. Please go up. Now, wherever you see a red star, it's a must for you to fill in that information. But if you don't see the red star, you can do away with it. You can decide to leave it at it, not to fill in that information. But wherever you see a red star, you're supposed to fill in that information. So let's go to the next part, the professional summary. And now when you get the professional summary, of course, this is maybe if you're an accountant, you could say an accountant with an experience of close to 3 years with specialties in accounts payable taxes. It's something that you just create and then seek for AI to come up with something better. Now, if you are in school and you need a CV, for example, you've done your internship, you can't say professional summary. I've been an internee for close to maybe 2 months in such and such a company, and maybe I've been able to support with filing and paying taxes. So you click on AI to generate something. When you click on AI, AI keeps generating suggestions. There are different suggestions. I can't read these, but you can read through. There are usually 3 options. You can opt for the second one. Let's opt for the second one. Then we apply that. So you apply that, then you go to the key highlights. The key highlights, you could look at it as an achievement, what stood out for you during that period you were there. So, okay, this is what we have created in line with the professional summary. Just we mention something small and they generate something that is really good. So when you click on add key highlight, they should bring, please click. They should be able to let you add your achievement. For example, you could say for a period of maybe 2 years in business, I was able to mark off the tax payable aspect that was within the organization. So you come up with something in line with what you did, what you achieved, and then go to AI to get you something better, to generate something better that can be utilized in the long run. Okay. Then you click on AI, they'll bring through suggestions, and then you pick up one. You could say streamline tax payable marking for 2 years, then you apply that. So if you have another aspect, please click on that and add the second achievement. Let's go to work experience. Work experience, you see where there is expand. You click on expand. Expand will let you put your company name as well as your job title. So when you come to the company name, you see there is a red star and the job title has a red star. That is a must for you to fill in those sections. You cannot proceed without filling in those sections. So for example, we'll say you've worked with Bafaso Agro, then farm manager and all that, Chisoro, Uganda. Scroll down, please. You fill in the places you've worked in, then the start date as well as the end date. And here, you're supposed to add your key contributions. You keep adding based on what you desire, but also seek out for support from AI to help you design something beautiful that is enticing. Then from there, let's go to the next. Now, if you want to add the work experience, just click on add work experience, and you should be able to click on expand and add. For example, you worked with MTN, and the job title you've been maybe accounts manager, then location, you could say Chirandongo, fill in that option, then scroll down. Company details, it's not a must. You can fill in the details, you can do away with it. From there, you could put the date, the start date, as well as the end date, or you can say you're currently working there. So let's proceed to the education part. When you get to education, we get to, of course, click expand. Expand, you should be able to add your institution. If you've been to Islamic University in Uganda, a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance, the CGPA is optional, but wherever you see a red star, it's a must for you to fill in that gap. Scroll down, please. Yeah. Okay, we can get to the next part. So the skills, you can decide to look at the different skills. For example, you could say you have communication skills, interpersonal relationship skills. You keep adding all the skills that you have. Then, you keep on filling all the different sections. Remember, we have prices for everyone who does claim the free package. So you're looking at the first 300 people. If you fully claim your free package at the same time, you're able to get to the cover letter, we are going to give you a gift. We have gift hampers for us. So from there, I'll just go to change templates. That is, we have different formats. So if you want to stay with a blue, well and good, but we have different templates. You can always decide on which template works best for you. So we can go with that. That's how your CV is looking like after making a few changes and all. So it same applies to upload, to starting from scratch. When you're starting from scratch, again, you're going to place the same details, the same sections are going to be there. So your role is to fill in each section, the name, the professional summary, whatever we have done here is something that you're going to do even when you're starting from scratch. So when you're done with that, we can save and rename. So they're telling us to fix errors before submitting, so we can fix a few errors in case we have. Then we can be able to, there. So we can remove that. Then we are able to save. We're able to save. Once you save, you can, of course, rename. Okay, we have created a CV. Let's move back and get to the cover letter. Kindly rename that so that we're able to track what we have created. Let's rename our CV. Can have it as Farouk. Okay, let's go to cover letter. So you rename and give it Farouk Mukisa. So you save that and get to cover letter. Let's get to the cover letter. Let's go back and get to the cover letter. From the resume, we are going to go to the cover letter. And when we get to the cover letter, we get to the cover letter, click on cover letter, and you should be able to create a first cover letter. So click on create first cover letter. So we're encouraging you to utilize these. The resume, creating one, uploading one, but also remember that we are looking at giving out gift hampers to all those that utilize whatever we have. That is the resume, the cover letter, as well as the interview part. So when you get to the creating a cover letter, there is where there is select job. So when you click on add new job, meaning you already have a job, maybe a link. So just copy and paste that link. You copy and paste that link so you can look out for a job and copy it there so that we are able to use it as an example. Okay, so like I mentioned, you select job, click on select job, but then you're supposed to add a link. That is why we're encouraging us to ensure that we have accounts Brighter Monday. When you have these accounts, you're able to access the different links whereby they are posting jobs. So just copy that link, and that link will be placed here. And when you place it here, it should be able to display the job description and all the information that has been placed by the employer. So you click on generate cover letter. Your cover letter will be generated, but of course following what the employer is seeking for. Because when the employer is really searching for a job, searching for people to take on the job, they put what they want, the qualifications and all. So once you copy and paste the link, you're able to access the different job descriptions placed, and you're able to get a cover letter that is in line with what they desire. Now, before you save or custom or download, please go to customize. When you get to customize, you should be able to look at the tone and the length. For our purpose, since we are looking for jobs, for more jobs, let's stand with the tone, either being formal or neutral. Let's do away with the personal, information, and playful. Let's focus on it being formal, neutral. The standard, let's make it, the length, let's make it standard. So, save as new. Then you, of course, have your name. Remember, we're using Farouk Mukisa. Then after that, okay, save cover letter. So your cover letter has been generated. You can go and download it. Remember to follow instructions. Sometimes the employer tells you they want it as a PDF or as a document. So basing on what they want, you can export it as either a document or as a PDF. let's always follow the instructions when we are looking out for these jobs. So you can save it as a document. All right, so we have created the CV from scratch. We have come up with a cover letter. In case you're having any challenges, raise up your hand. The team is around. They should be able to support us. But also remember, we have gift hampers to all those that have utilized the tool from the word go. You've been able to create a cover letter. You've been able to come up with the CV and all that. So from there, we are going to have the interview part. The interview has 3 sections. That is a job preparation, the mock interview, as well as the question bank. So you need to prepare yourself for an interview before proceeding. So I'll take you through the job preparation, then we shall have Sharon taking us through the mock interview as well as the question bank. Then we shall be able to close this session, but also, in case you have any questions, please raise up your hand. The team is moving around. They should be able to support us. So when you get to the job preparation, of course, they're going to tell us to generate sample questions, and you're supposed to click. Remember, the interview part, whenever you add a job under cover letter, that job will automatically reflect under the interview part. So our job is already reflecting, and there you're just going to click on the job that is reflecting, and then click sample questions, and then the questions will appear, then sample response, it is there. So with that, we have a sample response, we have a device, we have a sample response, question, and a device. All right, thank you so much. We shall have Sharon take us through the mock interview. Thank you so much. Let's keep raising our hands. We are here to support you in case you're having any challenges.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm this side. I'm going to be moving around. I hope you do not mind. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Or is it good morning? Good night for some. Any questions that I can answer off head right now? Question? Before we go to the next part? Yes, the lady over there in black. Before we start, my name is Sharon Ishagi. I'm the product manager of Brighter Monday Uganda, and I'll be taking us through the next part of the AI career tool. So what this tool does for us, as you can see at the name, it's an AI career tool, right? So it's working with our careers. Right from the start to the end, that's why we have CV building in it, that's why we have cover letter in it, that's why we have the interview preparation. Some of us are just coming out of school, so we need to prepare for interviews. Whether it is a written interview, whether it is panel interviews. So this tool is supposed to help us off to applying for the job, off to negotiating for an offer. Just because you are desperate for a job and they tell you you're working from Monday to Monday, midnight to midnight, you know, at a fee of 150, doesn't mean you should take it, okay? We have an offer negotiator on the tool, so you can just put in your offer letter. It helps you negotiate on the different benefits or packages in the tool. We are going to look at all those things. I had asked for questions earlier. I've just given a brief introduction. We will start with the lady in black. If we have a microphone, could we have a question from her, please? Assistance, please. Can I use one of these microphones? Joan?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, for me, my question, it's just basing on what we are doing right now, because we have been instructed to follow the instructions, but I don't know why my phone is telling me that it is 403 error. I don't know why. So I failed to go ahead with all the procedures. I'm stuck.
So what you're going to do is refresh and start from the beginning, yeah? It could be an internet issue, it could be a connectivity issue, it could be something to do with permissions. So just go back. It could be something you went somewhere where you're not supposed to go to. Yeah? So start afresh. Let's go through the process again. Someone should be able to assist you to start from the beginning. Just go back to the Brighter Monday platform, sign up, and then go through the process. 2 more questions, and then we can go to the next part. Yes, the gentleman there in the t-shirt. Help me. Oh. Okay.
For my case,
It's on.
hello. Now I'm a student who is deaf. Yes, I'm a deaf student, and I'm still at school. Can I also come up with a CV for myself, or I cannot? That is my question.
Yes, you can. So
Okay,
the fact
thank
you're
you.
in school, you're doing something, you're having skills, you are creating your career. Therefore, you can create your CV, because this is how the employers are going to notice you, right? The CV is almost like you're selling yourself. The better your CV, the better you market yourself, right? If your CV is looking somehow, that means you will not catch the eye of the employer, you will not get that fast interview. So what we are doing right now with the AI career tool is help us at least have a chance to get that fast interview, okay? We're having a lot of people apply for jobs, and the number of people that are applying for jobs, they are having different kinds of CVs. So the more our CV is better, the more chance we have to get that fast interview, okay? So you need a CV. You need a CV. You can go ahead and also create your CV using the AI career tool, okay?
Thank you so much. Yes.
All right. One more question. One more? Yes, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. My question, it is very simple. As you see right now, we are struggling with our phones. The system is too long. How are you going to help us? Because some of us, we have failed to work with our phones. And we need those gifts. How are you going to help us?
Thank you. I understand we want the gifts. But you know, there's a reason why we are giving the gifts. We know the process is a little bit long. That is why we are saying, if you get to the end, you have the gift. So you have to endure, you have to persevere. Okay? So you cannot reach in the middle of an interview process and you say, Bantu mwenga mumpise nyo, nkoye. You have to go through the process so that you can get to the end. All right? That's why we are giving you the gifts. So let's go through the process. It's for our own benefit. You remain with your CV, you're going to use it to apply to different areas. When you get your job and you're earning your money, you're not going to call us and say, Brighter Monday mukwate kukasente. Are you? You will not even remember my name. You'll just, if you find me on the road, you'll pass me by. You might even knock me in your car. So, let's create our CVs. You'll get your gifts once you have finished the process, all right? Okay, now we're going to go to the next part of the CV creation. That is the interview preparation, the interview prep. We have known how to create our CV. We have known how to create a cover letter. We've made that easy for you. I keep saying that, majority of us keep saying that what? Cover letters are a red flag. We have made that red flag what? A pink flag now. Very easy, very fast. Put in the job description, click on generate cover letter, and then we can create as many cover letters as we want, as they are being demanded from the employers, okay? The reason why we have the cover letters is because before an employer sees our CV, this is the first thing they will look at. If your cover letter does not say, you know, it's like the makeup. If your makeup is somehow, someone might not pick you. Eh? Sometimes that's the thing that we need to get that first look into our CV. Are we together? So let's not shy away from creating the cover letter. We have made it very easy for you. And you don't necessarily have to use only the Brighter Monday to use this, Brighter Monday platform to use this tool. I might be applying for a job on LinkedIn. I will get that link, put it into the platform, and create a cover letter and apply for that job, okay? If I'm applying for a job, say, on a UN website, I will copy and paste the job description, create the cover letter, and still apply for that job. We are good? So now let's look at the interview preparation. I have been called for an interview. I am going in for an interview next. Say we are looking at an accountant's profile. We will prompt, is someone there on the computer? I need someone to help me display where we are at right now. Thank you. So, as I was saying, you have been you've applied for a job, you have put in your cover letter, now they have called you, you have got the job, okay? Not even you have got the job, you have been what? Shortlisted. So, prepare on the 25th of November, you have an interview, it's going to be written. That is where we go to this job preparation part. Remember, we have applied for that job. Go back to the job preparation. We've applied for that job. That's the job we created a cover letter for. Every job that we put into the platform, it stores it, okay? So if I've created a cover letter, I have added the job description, it has stored it. When I've been called for an interview on the 25th of November, it's written, I will go to that job, I will generate my questions, all right? And go through those sample questions. The reason why we are giving you these questions is not so that you cram them. Don't go and cram. Ojatu kawari, they will ask you the same question in a different format, and you will look lost. Okay? So, you will just look at the sample question, look at the sample response, and then look at the advice. The advice helps you to know that this is the format that I'm going to respond to this question to. Are we together? Capish? All right. So, let's go to the mock interview. Now, the mock interview, this is where it is video. I have done my written interview. I have applied for the job. I've been given an assessment. I have done the assessment. I have passed. Now they are telling me I'm going to meet the hiring manager. Okay? Hiring manager might be the HR, might be the head of department. I'm applying to be an accountant. So it might be the head of accounting at Chitude under the mango tree, Mbale. That's the name of their company. So, we create the mock interview. You click mock interview, create. The more practice we have, the better we are. The more confident we are. Okay? So we create that. You go to the beginning, select the job you want to prepare for. That is the job we applied for. You choose it. If there are many more jobs, you choose the job that I have called you for. So since that's what we applied for, I will choose that. Then I will select the CV that I used. Please do not go and create 5 CVs, marketing, sales, and everything else. They've asked you for the one for accounting. Now you're applying, you're practicing using your marketing CV. You choose the right CV. This tool helps you to also keep that data, all right? So you will not mix up that this CV, I used it for the other one. Some of us have so applied for jobs in that you get a job interview and it is a shock to you, all right? Because we are applying every day. Some people are applying 100 jobs per day. You get there, if someone is saying, come for an interview, you're in shock. Here, It helps you with that. So I have chosen my CV. I will put an introduction call or a behavioral call. For purposes of this, I will start with an introduction call. Now, introduction call helps us with things like, you've gone for an interview, they've asked us, tell me about yourself. You're not going to start saying, I'm a female Ugandan, I am dark-skinned, I'm a Muslim. Maybe dark or Sibi man. You understand? This helps us with that. You are more than your skin color, you're more than what? Your gender. So you tell us about yourself. Now I'll start with the introduction call. I'll do beginner level. I'm coming from university, or I'm going for an internship. And then, yes, obviously English. And I will choose who is going to interview me. I'll go for the hiring manager or the technical hiring manager, whichever of those. You choose one, then you continue. Let's continue. All right, so when you get to that point, please ensure you have good lighting. I'm not asking you to get a Ring camera, all right? Just get somewhere that has good lighting. Either outside in the kasana, you have somewhere that is quiet, you know? Some of us go for interviews and we act somehow. We have cases of people that have gone for interview. You tell them, turn on your camera. And the shock that is shocking is quite shocking. You understand? So, accept to use the camera and the video. Right there, up there, yes. Select what your camera and video, then begin the interview session. All right. When we begin the interview session, remember I have said you have good lighting, you're in a good environment, good background. And you say you're doing interview. Yeah? We are in the toilet and we start doing interview. We had that case once. Let's not do that. So when we start the interview, you will have someone start asking you questions right there in the corner. They ask you questions. You see our interview manager? He's up there. So he will ask you a question, you'll respond. And I've told you you have 4 questions to answer. So in less than 10 minutes or so, you're done with your interview. What we are going to do after this, we have a breakout session. Before you go for speed dating, speed interview? Before you go for your speed interview with the employers, try this out, all right? Don't go there as green as grass or greener than grass. Start with this, do something, let it advise you. When you're done with the 4 questions, it will give you a percentage on how you did. And it will tell you what you did not do well, all right? Whether it is your body language, whether it is your articulation, whether it is the way you pronounce things, it will let you know. And then it will also let you know on how to improve on those things. We're together? So basically, it is helping you improve yourself. And you can have as many interviews as possible. As long as you have access, you can have as many interviews as possible. You can create as many CVs as possible. You can create as many cover letters as possible. For as long as you still have access, you have unlimited use. So we've created, the questions appear there, you have the transcription, you have everything. That's how we do our mock interview. Let's go to the next part of the interview. Right, so the question bank. Now question bank, we are looking at, go to select where we are, the job. You will choose which function you're in, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you are in the technical field, choose that. Then let's go to the company type. Company type, we have the NGO, we have the Fortune 500, Coca-Cola, and that kind, right? Those kinds. Then the SMBs, those are the small businesses. Uncle Chelsea's business, Mama Nanka, startups. That's where we go, startups. I'm starting we have, those who are in the technical fields, we are very much aware of the startups, right? That's where we are, or a business that is just starting, okay? So let's start with a startup. Choose a startup, generate a question bank. So here, it is not connected to your CV. It is generalized. I'm going to come to you, yeah? They are small? She has not selected startup. Select startup. Yes, the people have spoken. Let's select a startup. So let's go back. Choose accountant. We go to the startup. Down. Generate the question bank. All right, so it's going to generate questions. The questions that we get, these are general questions that could be asked at that level of the company. All right? They are not connected to your CV, general questions for accountants, for that particular field, attached to that particular kind of company. All right? Fortune 500 companies have a different kind of need for their accountants compared to a startup. A startup, you might be the finance person, the admin, and the accountant. Eh? Five job descriptions in, 5 roles in one. They've said we want a front desk. But you're the front desk, you're the accountant, you're the finance, you're the admin. Sometimes you're the HR as well. Okay? So they have different needs. All right? So you'll get those questions based on the need of that company and the job function. So we have looked at how to prepare for our interviews. All right? Now, as we are going into the speed interviews, let's take advantage of this. Remember we said we have what? Gifts to give out. So, the policy is long, but we shall do what? Complete the policy. All right. Let's go to offer negotiation. Now I have got the job. I have done my written interview. I have done my video interview or in-person interview. They are saying, hey, we like you. We are saying it is Nanswaswa who has applied. Checho. Nanswaswa, we like you. It is Chichudewa, a worker company. Right? Yeah, Chichude under the mango tree. Yes, Chichude under the mango tree company. That is the company Nanswaswa has done what? Applied for. And she has got that job. All right? Now, they've told her, my dear, this offer, you're going to work from Monday to Monday. There is no leave. You're working from 5 to 10 p.m. All right? And on top of that, we give you good money. Which one is the good money? 300,000. So, this is where we negotiate. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Sometimes we get so desperate that we'll be like, you know what? Then when you get there after 1 week, you'll be like, yeah, Fachi. Yeah? So,